Okay, I'm back. I went to nip this thing a little bit because my nose was way out here and this was hanging up. I cut the ear thing off. Just couldn't stop myself and just kept going. Scissors are sharp, and that's another thing. Brandon sharpened all my stuff. Anyway, I think I left off where I told him I think he was getting pranked, right? And he didn't say anything. And then I opened the door and I looked at the sheriff's car and it said Citrus County, not Levy County. And I thought to myself, well, it's not his friends and this is Citrus County. This is for real. And so he walked out there and I'm just looking because I'm just in shock at this point. And it's like I'm, drug lord or something, the way to come bouncing in my house. But he walked out there and the sheriff said, are you Brandon Cox? And he said yes. And he said, we have a warrant for your arrest. It's out of West Virginia. He said, so put your hands behind your back. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be held against you in the court of law, blah, 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 blah. And they walked him over to the car. And I'm just staring at him. He didn't have a shirt on, didn't have shoes on. And he's over there just talking to these cops. I don't know what they're saying. And the SWAT dude stayed with me. I guess to get information from me or whatever. And I'm just looking at him, and he's looking at the ground not one time. And we must have been out there for a half an hour at least, if not more. And the whole time, and they didn't put him directly in the car. They talked to him standing out of the car. But he would not look up at me. Not one time. Not one time would he look up at me. So I was just staring at him the whole time, just about. And I'm going, what the freak? And the SWAT guy was there, and he was really nice. Very cute, too, I might add. And, of course, I look like a hobo. Transit or something. But no discrimination here. I'm just saying it didn't look my best. But I said, what the heck? Because at this point, I'm in shock, and the sheriff and the other cop was out there talking to him for the longest. They let him light a cigarette, which I thought was very nice of them to do, considering. And I'm not going to go into all the details about why he had the warrant and what it... I will say he was impersonating an officer, which is a huge no-no. He wasn't supposed to leave the state without letting them know where he was going and getting somebody in the state, to keep an eye on him wherever he was going. And I don't want to go into too much, things. He had been in prison for a couple of times. And I knew he had some, he'd get very upset very easy. Everything, he was always fussing about something. But the minute you said, hey, Brandon, chill out, man, he'd just chill out. Or I'd say, Brandon, come on now, let's have a good day or something. And he was so sweet to all the neighbors. He wanted to help everybody. But I will say this. Everything that man said out of his mouth was just about a lie. Everything. Even to the girl he was dating. Supposedly he was dating the manager at the Shell station. He was not. He was dating somebody. Her name was Tracy. And she is adorable and just the sweetest thing. So I don't understand why he hid that. Yeah, because the woman that he said he was dating, I don't know her all that well. I don't know her at all. Haven't really. I talked to her once, and that's before Brandon even started working that show. But it was just to see if they had a job opening for Brandon. So I don't really know her. But I felt like I did in a way because Brandon was always talking about her. But he was talking about her, but doing the activities and doing the story stuff he was telling me with Tracy. So it was a totally different woman. And why he was lying about that, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. He said he was assistant. We got flies around. It's muggy, so they're wanting my coffee. He said he was assistant manager of the show. He was not. Okay, guys, hang on just a second. It cut me off. I was at the end right there, and it cut me off, so I'm not going to be long. But everything that man said was pretty much a lie. He wasn't the assistant manager at the show. He wasn't dating a lady there named Susan. He was dating a lady named Teresa, and she's cute as a bag in a rag and the sweetest thing. So I don't know why there was even a lie on that, but okay. Just about everything he said. I can't believe anything he said. You know, I guess I believe more what he said because when he rented the room, he came with his employer, and it was supposedly from Duke, but later I found out it was just not Duke. They did cleaning out the stacks of multiple energy plants and stuff like that. But both his employers were with him, and they vouched for him, said he's just a veteran down on his luck, and this would work out perfect if I would allow him to move in. So, you know, I was told he was ex-Navy, was in the Navy for 6 years, had a Purple Heart. Supposedly he had a thing he could show me, and I really didn't pay no mind to it because I believed him. Just everything, just about. He might have been in the service, but he wasn't in there long and he got out. So, you know, I mean, he said he got shot, and just said he was over in Afghanistan, which I seriously doubt. Just all this different stuff, you know. But with all that said, he was good to me. He was there for me, whatever I needed. I didn't have to double ask, and he was always happy to do it. There was never no, oh God, do I really have to do this? Can it wait? It was never nothing like that. He'd get on it right away and joke around while he was doing it, like it was no big deal. It's hard for me to get Rod to do anything to help out him, a lot of times. But Brandon, he'd come in and get Max, take him out, come back in my room, get Kaylee, take her out, take Ace out, If I wanted to say, hey, let me sleep in the morning, he'd make sure nobody bothered me and I, sleep in. So, he would be in his room after work and, do whatever he did. And, there was never no problems with him. So I was just basically in shock, We get on each other's little tiff here and there, but we always worked it out. And it just blows me away how somebody can be so kind, but yet end up being a really hardened criminal almost. It really just amazes me. And they said that, I don't know if I said this before, but I'll say it again. The reason why he wasn't pulled up is because you got to look out of the state of Florida. You just can't look in the state of Florida on a background check. You've got to do the multi-state. And to do that, it's about 30 or 40 bucks. So, a month. So it's like, So I ain't got that extra kind of cash, I don't even have any subscription boxes, but Ipsy. Right now, and I ain't shown Ipsy in months. I got tons of them. You just wait. But we'll be having Ipsy boxes forever. Just pick a month. But I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been, why I haven't been on, what's been going on. Now I got to go buy a new washer. Talk about when it rains, it pours. It ain't raining and pouring. It's down drench. It's like a flood. But I just want to let you guys know where I've been. It's not that I haven't been wanting to come on. It's just like I haven't had time. I've been running all over the place. I've got to run all this week. So I don't know if I'll get anything else up but this. But there is a couple of these. So, you know, at least there's 3 to put up. So, alright guys, I'm sorry the last video ended so abruptly, but for some reason it just cut me off. I don't know why. No clue. But anyway, I miss you guys, and hopefully things will calm down so I can not be so stressed out and worried and freaked out and be able to do videos, you know, and sit and comment back and talk to everybody. It's just, I haven't really even been on YouTube. I've been just so, my head's just been in a whirlwind. You know, everything's breaking down. Now he's gone. Now I got that room to clean. Then I got to interview people to get somebody in there. I got to advertise it. So y'all just pray for me. So all this, I got to say, look, I got the sheriff's card right here. I know it's backwards, but so I don't know. There's the sheriff's card. Just sitting there looking at it. But anyway, this is just really taking me back for a moment. So I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on my next video. Told you it was a doozy. All right, bye.